Why some men get triggered by their girlfriend's save files. A gamer's guide to emotional logic, jealousy, and relationship mechanics. Let's talk a boss-level challenge many guys face in relationships: the jealousy triggered by their girlfriend's character history. For some dudes, it's like an emotional damage over time debuff that slowly eats away at their HP. All it takes is unlocking a few lore fragments about her previous campaigns, and boom, they start running mental cutscenes of her past and co-op missions with other players. These cinematic flashbacks become their own personal psychological horror mode, and if they don't keep their emotional mana bar in check, they risk aggroing their partner unfairly, launching attacks for boss fights she cleared long before he was even in her party. Clearly, that's a bad strat. It doesn't help the quest line and could tank the whole raid, but the inner mechanics? Very real. So let's break down the system. Level 1. Not all encounters trigger the jealousy mechanic. Here's what a lot of guys miss. This jealousy effect doesn't trigger for every NPC they've been with. Think about it. If you just partied up with a girl for a quick dungeon crawl, or a casual side quest, also known as FWB, or a fling, you probably didn't care about her previous save files. In fact, her experience points in past runs might have made your own game easier. Her being familiar with the terrain meant you didn't need to spend hours unlocking romance dialogue or jumping through mini-games. So when does the jealousy boss spawn? Level 2. When emotional bonding unlocks a new game mode, jealousy doesn't spawn during casual co-op. It comes online only when a man hits emotional endgame, when he starts investing resources he normally wouldn't. We're talking big-time rare loot money and exclusive in-game choices like moving in or committing to a lifelong raid team. At that point, he's no longer playing the base game. He's in a DLC campaign he's never entered before, and his brain knows it. It's like, wait bro, this ain't your usual playstyle. Why are you grinding for this one NPC like she's the main character? That internal dissonance creates a glitch in the matrix, and most players need to patch it. Level 3, the She's Special Patch. And it's fatal error to resolve that dissonance. Many men install a mental mod that goes something like, nah, I'm making these epic sacrifices for her because she's not like the rest. She's legendary tier. She doesn't do what those common mobs do. This mental mod helps justify why he's handing over his rare gear and expending cooldowns on her. It feels better to commit to a unique NPC than to admit you're investing all your high-level currency into a character that's functionally like others you've farmed with before. But here's the fatal bug. That story isn't grounded in the actual game files. At some point, you realize that some of the girls you casually hooked up with got recruited into someone else's main party. Suddenly, your special NPC doesn't look so mythic. You realize she may have just been another sidekick in someone else's game for a night. That's a harsh red pill to swallow. Level 4. Accepting that she's not bug-free, just human. She's not broken, you're just projecting. Your jealousy stems from patching your commitment with a fantasy. You told yourself this girl was different to justify your emotional and material spend. But the truth is, she's not different to the world, only to you. She's not a chaste princess coded just for you. She's a player character with her own backstory and a messy quest log, just like everyone else. And here's the kicker. That's not her fault. It's on you. You're the one expecting the devs to have given you a custom love interest with no bugs or baggage. The more you cling to that illusion, the more corrupted your gameplay becomes. Level 5, playing with your eyes open when the fog of war clears. You might realize you've been questing with a standard character model all along. Maybe that makes you uninstall the relationship. Or maybe Not blinded by fantasy, you choose to stay in the game anyway. But now, you're not playing based on illusions. You're making informed, rational plays. Because without that pedestal effect, without the belief that this NPC is so different, it's hard to justify sacrificing your entire inventory for her. That's what romance is for. It's the shiny UI overlay that helps men feel okay about spending endgame effort on someone who, underneath it all, is another player with normal stats and skills. Final boss, choosing the truth over the illusion. So here's the real loot drop from this talk. Your girl isn't special to the universe. She's special to you. And the sooner you stop pretending she's a unique glitch in the system, the sooner you can make real decisions, not just fantasy-fueled ones. Once you remove the buffs of idealization, you can see her for what she is, a fellow human, flawed and real, no better, no worse. And only then can you decide if she's worth building your character around for the long campaign. Until then, you're just role-playing. Is that so, player? Does this match your gameplay experience? Let me know in the comments. And if you've made it this far into the cutscene, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of relationships. Peace out.